Andy Byron's wife, Megan Byron, is finally coming for that cheater's money. She's taking the penthouse, the vacation homes, the luxury cars, and a sizable cut of his empire. According to insiders, she's telling people, "I'm going to make sure that kiss is the most expensive 2 seconds of his life."
Everyone's talking about the CEO caught on kiss cam at a Coldplay concert, snuggling with his head of human resources. Today, there are serious questions whether they will be forced to leave their jobs.
Overall, Megan is demanding $35 million in the divorce, which, let me tell you, is 50% of Andy Byron's net worth. And you are gonna love Andy's reaction. Insiders say Andy's been unraveling ever since the papers landed on his desk. He's skipping meetings, canceling appearances, and drowning his stress in overpriced wine. One source even claimed he looked like a man who aged 10 years in 2 weeks. People close to Andy are saying that he is feeling very guilty. No, that's not guilt. That's regret of being caught. He did not feel any guilt while he was canoodling with Kristin Cabot at the concert. He is just panicking because he is about to lose nearly half his fortune. And good luck to him ever finding gainful employment again. No hiring professional would touch that guy with a 10-foot pole. He demonstrated worldwide just how poor his judgment truly is. The best part about all this is that Megan is not even trying to play the victim. She is completely calm and collected. The first thing she did after seeing that viral video, she yanked Byron right off her Facebook name like it never existed. Megan was advised by her friends and family to go into hiding for privacy and to avoid drama. Megan packed her bags and bolted from their $1.4 million home straight into the $2.4 million main mansion. Because if you want to go into hiding, hide in a more expensive mansion. She's been planning her next move from there, and hosting Crisis talks about the marriage's very short future. Do you know what's even better than friends at a time like this? Good attorneys. And Megan has some ruthless attorneys on her team. The divorce filing reportedly lists emotional distress and public humiliation as part of the damages. They have turned heartbreak into a business deal, and she's winning at it. Meanwhile, Andy's been trying to quietly negotiate a settlement to keep things out of court. But here's the problem, she's not interested in quiet. She wants the full public spectacle, and why shouldn't she? If he can embarrass her in public, she can also divorce him in public. I wouldn't even call that revenge, honestly, because that's just the fair thing to do. The way things are going, Andy's future might be less about closing billion-dollar deals and more about surviving boardroom whispers. Because if his wife gets her way, it's not just the $35 million hit, it's his reputation and pride. Well, whatever's left of it. People close to Andy say he's been in full damage control mode. He's been calling mutual friends, hoping someone can talk Megan down. But word is, those calls are going straight to voicemail. And when he does get through, the conversations don't last long. He's also been trying to get ahead of the story in his business circles. One source claims Andy told an ex-colleague the marriage was already in trouble before the kiss cam incident. That might work in a corporate meeting, but in a divorce courtroom, it sounds like a man laying down excuses before the judge even asks. Financially, he will still be worth millions after settling the divorce, but that's not the part that's eating at him. It's the fact that Megan is holding all the moral high ground, and she knows it. The public is on her side. Even people who barely know her are rooting for her to take him to the cleaners. And while Andy's trying to look unfazed in public, the cracks are showing. There's also a statement circulating online claiming to be Megan Byron's formal statement. It says, "Formal statement from Megan Byron, wife of Andrew Byron, for now." The statement reads,
"It has come to my attention, and apparently to the attention of half the internet, that my husband, Andrew Byron, has made certain choices. Public ones, under stadium lights, during a Coldplay concert. A venue not typically associated with infidelity, but here we are. Let me be perfectly clear. I am not issuing this statement in defense, nor in heartbreak. I am issuing it in power, in precision, in silk gloves and sharpened wit. I will not be engaging in performative forgiveness, nor am I interested in the optics of grace. What Andy has done is not just humiliating, it is banal, common, a man of ambition brought down by his own astonishing lack of imagination. I have retained counsel. I have reviewed holdings. I have reallocated what was once ours into what is now, very cleanly, mine. I am not spiraling. I am ascending. And while Andy may have quoted Coldplay in his statement, I will simply say, when the lights went out, I saw everything clearly. To those who expect tears, I don't cry for loans, I schedule, I document, I rebuild. This is not revenge, it is refinement, and he will feel it in the silence that follows.
What a powerful message. It actually fits perfectly with Meghan's reaction and with everything she has done so far following the incident. Despite how awesome it sounds, some sources claim that this statement does not seem to come directly from her. Now, this is where it gets even better. You see, while Andy is spiraling, Meghan is calmly collecting receipts because if it turns out Kristin Cabot was slipping company secrets to Andy Byron, or if their fling actually influenced business decisions, then this scandal is way more than just a messy kiss cam moment. That's the kind of thing that could have federal investigators knocking on doors. We're talking about potential criminal charges. Behind the scenes, Andy is spiraling. Friends say he's barely sleeping and refuses to leave the house. When he does talk, it's mostly muttering about how one mistake is costing him everything. He's gone from Silicon Valley's golden boy to the internet's favorite punchline in under 2 days. Kristin Cabot, meanwhile, has completely vanished. No press statements, no apologies. She was recently seen watering plants in her garden, and she did not have the wedding ring on, which means that her husband is also divorcing her. The woman in charge of handling HR crises just became the biggest HR crisis in tech history.
The 52-year-old was seen for the first time since the scandal. The Daily Mail exclusive with the photo of her, wedding ring off, watering plants outside her $2.2 million New Hampshire home.
I feel bad for Meghan and Andrew, but I am really devastated for their kids because the internet is having an absolute field day. TikTok is flooded with parodies. The whole scandal is trending on Twitter, and the memes are getting out of hand.
I think cheating is an abomination, okay? And this man has a wife, he has children, these kids are gonna have to watch and see this. They don't look, I would be devastated if I was his wife.
You do have to think about the children and the spouses. We're all laughing about it, but they're all families and stuff.
There are a lot of damage.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Their kids are seeing all of it. They're watching their parents' faces loop endlessly in parody videos made by their classmates. They are suffering because of their parents' mistake. Imagine having to explain to your kids why their dad is lip-locked with another woman on every platform known to man. Why did they even have to go to a concert together? I mean, it's stupid. This isn't just losing a family, it's losing privacy forever.
Oh, look at these two.
Parodies and memes are flooding social media.
Oh, look at these two.
All right, come on, you're okay?
Her lawyers are reportedly planning to subpoena everything. Emails, texts, hotel receipts, corporate credit card records, even browser history. They want a full timeline of the affair, down to exactly how much company money funded it. Legal experts say this could end up as one of the most expensive divorces Silicon Valley has ever seen. We're not just talking about splitting property. We're talking punitive damages, sky-high legal fees, and a settlement that could leave Andy far lighter than he is now. And it's not just strangers turning away from Andy. Word is his own mother quietly unfollowed him on Facebook. When your mom starts creating distance on social media, you've officially hit rock bottom. Andy Byron and Kristin Cabot are to blame for everything that's happening, and honestly, who cheats and then chooses a Coldplay concert as their romantic playground? Really? Out of all the discreet places in the world, they went with a stadium packed with cameras, thousands of people, and a kiss cam? That's not just bad judgment, that's Olympic-level stupidity. It's like they were begging to get caught. So, in the end, Andy Byron didn't just gamble with his marriage, he practically live-streamed the moment it crashed. Meghan is cashing in, Kristin is in hiding, and Andy is left wondering how a concert ticket is going to cost him $35 million. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video.